Hello and welcome to QUTV News. I'm Wes Sheeler. Freshman students are feeling the strain of the new semester, plus a student has a resale store to meet students' apparel needs.
And I'm Jack Weiss. The baseball team waited a long time for a sweet surprise. We'll have those stories in a moment, but first, the QU baseball team celebrated their historic 2023 season this past weekend at the Town and Country Inn Banquet Hall. There was a lot on the agenda for the night. The banquet started by checking out the auction table. Thousands of dollars worth of items were donated by families and players to help support the team. QU baseball gear was also on sale for the parents who purchased their game day outfits for the coming spring season. Next was the highlight of the night, the ring ceremony. Kicked off with a speech by Nolan Wozeman, players said the ceremony was special.
It's honestly unbelievable. Seeing these guys again, we haven't seen these guys in several months, and just getting together with super close friends, and obviously me being from up north and all these guys being from around this area, it's a family reunion. Honestly, it's unbelievable. Words can't describe how good of a feeling it is.
After a great ceremony, the freshman Hawks got to see what the standard of QU baseball really is, and they hope to contribute to another GLVC conference championship this year. Shirts, hats, pants, and shoes are all essential for the weather change. Q-Town Kicks is a resale store in downtown Quincy. They sell a variety of clothes and shoes for both men and women. Q-Town Kicks is owned by Alex Eckhart, and he is a Quincy High alumni and a current junior at Quincy University.
So we sell the hype apparel, so the Jordans, Dunks, Yeezys, and then apparel we have Essentials, Supreme, Fear of God, the stuff like that, the stuff that's sold out that you can usually only find online, but we opened up a store so you guys can get it locally and you don't have to order everything.
Q-Town Kicks is open Thursday through Saturday, 12 to 7, and Sunday, 12 to 5. You can find them at 625 Main Street.
Freshman year is tough on everyone, but some students are speaking about how their second semester has started. A student's first semester in college can be a struggle, trying to balance everything at once. The change from high school to college is a huge difference and can take some time getting used to. But now, freshmen are in the second semester and starting to get the hang of it.
School's been good so far. I took a little bit harder courses first semester, a couple harder science classes, so should be a little bit easier just because we're going for baseball this semester.
Now that the second semester is in full effect, it seems like freshmen are not worried about the new semester. The freshman class seem to be very confident and excited for what awaits them next. Coming up next, the American Red Cross needs your help, and QU's Greek organizations are stepping up.
Also, QU's choir director opens up about what led him to pursue music, coming up after the break.
College shouldn't be as hard as understanding fine art. Use the resources here at Quincy University. We're here to help.
Finding your passion is easy at Quincy University. Whether you're pursuing a bachelor's degree or looking to go even further, at QU, your professional and academic future is bright. 40 undergrad programs include moments that become experiences, connections that become careers, and relationships that become lifelong support. We want you here. That's why we work hard to ensure that a Quincy University education is affordable. Let us help you put together a plan. Visit discover.quincy.edu to get started.
Today is a special day for someone on campus. It is their 96th birthday.
Students gathered in the CAF for this special celebration, and we sent QUTV's Kaylin Lowry to witness the celebration. Kaylin, what's going on in the CAF?
That's right, we are here in the Quincy University CAF with my favorite feathered friend, Victor E. Hawk, whose birthday is today, who is 96 years old. Now, I know we have a lot of excitement today, and I know you have your cake, you have your friends and everything, but one very important thing. Did you get any gifts today? Well, I think I can change that. My present to you, Victor, over there at Francis Hall, which is right behind us, I got you a brand new nest, all decked out. I got you some Talon clippers and a nice fresh bucket of worms. How does that sound? We have a lot of excitement today. Now it is my turn to go get my cake and ice cream, so back to you guys.
Thanks, Kaylin. The QU Choir is under new direction this semester. Jonathan Stewart is bringing his skill and passion to directing choir at QU. Dr. Jonathan Stewart moved to Quincy after teaching at the Oklahoma Wesleyan University in Cape Girardeau.
One of the things that I really like about Quincy University is that it is in Quincy, Illinois, right on the Mississippi. Because I had originally come from the Cape Girardeau, Missouri area, you would say the sort of the layout of the land is much more similar to what I grew up with. Hills and green trees and green grass. In Oklahoma, grass isn't green, at least all winter long, it's brown. So I, in a way, feel like I came back home because I came to Quincy.
Dr. Stewart said he also loved math and science as well. He attributes his passion to his parents.
My father was a scientist. My mother was a music educator. But my dad was also a musician. And so we grew up singing together, playing piano and, learning instruments. I was, part of the band program also, so I played clarinet, bass clarinet, eventually bassoon. And so there was just a lot of encouragement regarding music and a lot of enjoyment within my own family.
Students of choir also accredit Dr. Jonathan Stewart for their increased interest in music.
He and I just go over like whatever song that I'm struggling with, and we, get it down. We just keep practicing it until it gets better. He's helped me do some challenges this year. I've doing a French, Italian, German piece. Overall, it's a great experience and a great challenge to do.
Well, he's just a character. He's really good. He's a very good musician, very good singer. He's a very, very amazing vocalist and is an amazing teacher. He's just a funny guy and easy to relate to. Just got that easy, you can go talk to him kind of personality, and you don't have to be worried to go talk to him.
Dr. Stewart continues to inspire his students with his love for music. The QU Choir is planning more concerts in the future, as well as touring in different high schools this year. Quincy University Greek organizations partnered with the American Red Cross to host a vital blood drive to combat an emergency blood shortage. The Greek organization stepped up to the challenge and called the campus community to action for this life-saving cause. The American Red Cross has been facing the lowest number of blood donations in 2 decades, putting essential medical procedures at risk.
I oversee Greek life here at QU, and one of their core values is philanthropy and community service. So when the Red Cross announced that they had a blood shortage, sort of an emergency situation, I thought it would be an awesome opportunity for our Greek organizations to step up and embody that value. So we decided to host this event today.
The drive was a success. The donation goal set by the Greek organizations was 30 units of blood, and Quincy Greek Life's drive collected 44 units. For those who missed the opportunity to donate at this event, the American Red Cross encourages donations whenever possible. Every donation can save up to 3 lives, making each contribution invaluable for those in need.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that I can save 3 lives just for one person doing something for them.
Very much so. It seems we're in store for a mix of warm days and cool nights. Wesley Martin has the weather forecast for the week.
You have to make it your cue for you to do what you love.
Finding your passion is easy at Quincy University. Whether you're pursuing a bachelor's degree or looking to go even further, at QU, your professional and academic future is bright. 40 undergrad programs include moments that become experiences, connections that become careers, and relationships that become lifelong support. We want you here. That's why we work hard to ensure that a Quincy University education is affordable. Let us help you put together a plan. Visit discover.quincy.edu to get started.
I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I lost my mother and brother at the age of 13, which is so hard for a 13-year-old. I never let their death be like a burden to me, but more so of a motivation, because anything that I do from now is for them. I brought my GPA back up to where it should be. Myself and other African Americans or blacks, we all feel that, oh, the criminal justice system is like rigged against us. And that's also kind of like what motivates me to go into forensic psychology. So I'm a fan of Law and Order, SVU, and with that, that's what kind of like persuaded me or guided me to go into that field.
I hope you guys are prepared for the abrupt weather change coming up.
I was more prepared for the cold weather, but here's Wesley Martin with the weather.
Hope your shorts and t-shirts not buried away because you might need them in the next upcoming days. Here in this week's forecast, we have fluctuating temperatures and also a warm front coming in. We do live in Illinois, so you never know what weather you might get. Today we have a high of 57 degrees and a low of 46. Our average is usually around 38 degrees and a low of 21. Today, right around this time, it's about 54 degrees with a possible showers, and we have winds coming from the south-southeast at 11 miles per hour. And tonight, we have about 46 degrees, and it's winds coming from the south-southeast. And then Thursday, we have a high of 65. We do have a warm front coming in, starting Thursday all the way up to Friday. So if you guys have any outdoor activities like cornhole, basketball, playing catch, you guys might want to do that starting Thursday. And then Friday also 64 degrees, and Friday evening 39 degrees. And then Saturday 46. It's cooling down a little bit. We have fluctuating temperatures. And on starting Sunday, about 43 degrees. And on Monday, about 45 degrees. So we will be also reaching lows of below freezing. So be on the lookout for that, while we might need to our coats again. It is a perfect forecast for outdoor games. Cornhole is a classic backyard game that combines skills and competitiveness It is a perfect addition to outdoor gatherings. To play cornhole, you'll need a set of cornhole boards and 8 cornfield bags, 4 bags per team, and 1 color for each team. Set the boards about 27 feet apart from the front edges. To score points, you'll toss bags through the hole in the center of the board or by landing them on the board. The goal is to outscore your opponents. The game will continue until one team reaches 21 points.
My favorite part of bags is just the competitiveness of it, playing one-on-one with somebody else, and you just got to beat the person that you're playing, and that's what I like to do.
3 points for a bag through the hole and 1 point for a bag on the board. The art of the bag throw requires finesse. The flatter the bag, the better. It should look like similar to throwing a frisbee. This helps ensure that the bag stays on the board.
Pepsi Arena was packed last weekend for a showcase of different QU sports.
We'll see who got their wings clipped and who didn't when we come back. Very exciting weekend at Quincy's Pepsi Arena.
I heard if you were looking for some entertainment, that was the place to be.
That's right. It was a very exciting weekend at Pepsi Arena. I really wish that somebody brought a cage to the arena because it felt like I was watching a WWE steel cage match last Thursday. And I do know one thing. Someone should have asked where Victor keeps those brand new Talon clippers because the Talons were out last Thursday, February 1st, as we had a Hawk versus Hawk basketball showdown with the Quincy University Hawks and the Rockhurst University Hawks throwing it down in Pepsi Arena. Quincy had a little setback in the first quarter, scoring under 33%. However, they got back up, got on their feet, got their stuff together, and their shooting performance improved significantly. Even though they went from a 30% to a 35%, it improved just enough for them to catch up and be behind only by 1 at the end of the first half. Third quarter is where we start to see some bully ball being played, witnessing 8 lead changes. Chipoma Danzo was the big gal on campus, absolutely wreaking havoc in the paint, one of the pivotal reasons that led this team to victory. Samara Williams was just out there having fun, putting up 16 points, leading the team in scoring, recording her 8th double-double of the season with a career high of 18 rebounds. Also making a crucial layup that tied the game here for the last time before Taya Stevenson's free throws and a massive three-pointer, securing the lead for the Hawks, putting Quincy 2 full possessions ahead of Rockhurst. Here goes our Quincy leading scorers this game with Samara Williams leading the team with 16 points. We got Champ Danzo with 10, matching up with Marianne Blass, also with 10, making 3 free throws, and Carson Stratton with 7. In the men's matchup, Quincy sought revenge for their previous loss against the Rockhurst Hawks, but fell short with the final score of 79-100. Zion Richardson led the Hawks with the career-high 33 points and was supported by Nate Shockey's 17. With a solid shooting performance from the Quincy Hawks, they couldn't overcome the second-half surge from Rockhurst, resulting in their 10th loss of the season. This was an intense game from both teams, accumulating 25 fouls and 34 free throw attempts in total, with Quincy utilizing 12 players in the first half due to foul trouble. With the conference tournament just a month away, we hope for both teams to continue their momentum and or discuss some ways to change the intensity and propel their team forward. And like I said, it was a busy weekend at Pepsi Arena as the men's volleyball team took on Queen's University of Charlotte on Friday and Saturday. The Hawks dropped the first match, but came back strong the following night to take home the win. While Queen scored the first points of the match, the Hawks always had an answer, keeping it a back and forth game. The Hawks finally found a way to pull away, scoring 6 points, leaving them ahead 14-8. This lead helped them secure the first set. Quincy would end up dropping the next 2 sets where it looked like the Hawks would look to be in trouble. The Hawks found a groove and would end up taking the next 2 sets and securing the win. Quincy moves to 1-1 in the conference and will take on McKendree on February 8th at home for their next match. Last spring, QU Bowling brought a new face to the team. The addition of head coach Kyle Egan looks to uplift the Hawks for the 23-24 season.
Good shots, relax, have some fun, all right? I feel like today's gonna be a good day. Have a good feeling, all right? All right, bring it in. Let's go.
After becoming a multinational champion bowler with the Wichita State Shockers, Egan knew it was time for the next step in his life. QU accepted him as the head coach with open arms, looking to expand the program. Although young, his knowledge and expertise is the key to his coaching. So far this year, the Hawks have finished in the top 5 for 3 out of 7 tournaments this year.
I would say my favorite thing about coaching Quincy is just getting to know the guys, getting to know all of you. My first year, it was, like I said, I'm a young coach, so coming in with, athletes that are similar age, it's always a bit tough.
The Hawks currently rank 64th in the nation and need to make the top 80 for sectionals. Postseason play will begin in the middle of March. And here go our next upcoming future QU sporting events. On February 6th through the 10th, men's and women's swim team will compete in the GLVC Swim and Dive Championships. On February 8th, men's and women's basketball will battle at McKendree, and the men's volleyball team will come home and also go against McKendree. And on February 9th, women's tennis will go against Missouri State University, and February 10th and 11th, men's bowling will be at the Verted Bow Invitational.
It looks like QU has gotten themselves into a sticky situation, but it might not be such a bad one. More news when we come back.
A sweet and savory pairing that many students love is back. The popular Chicken and Waffles event brings community between students and staff. Annually, President McGee serves students in the CAF a chicken and waffles meal with the toppings of their choice. This event for the Southern Classic started in 2019 and ever since has been a huge success.
I'm from Barry, Illinois. It's like 30 minutes from Quincy. I've never had chicken and waffles before. President McGee was offering it, so it's something new to try, and I'm so excited.
For some students, this was new, and to many, this is their favorite event in the CAF. Next week, the CAF will serve student choice meals where the students will vote for their favorite meal to be served. Chicken and waffles is a pretty good match. What do you guys say?
Oh man, you can't diss chicken and waffles, guys. Chicken and waffles, the greatest combination known to man, right next to peanut butter and jelly.
So are you guys putting the chocolate toppings on yours, or are you guys just going straight syrup?
I mean, I'm going straight syrup.
Yeah.
A little too much chocolate is a little too much.
I don't think I could put chocolate and chicken together.
But personally, I think that day was a treat, an amazing gift. But speaking of sweets and gifts, I gave Victor Ehawk his gift earlier today, but I didn't get you guys a gift. So I brought you guys some nice cupcakes straight from the birthday party.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kalen.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. Thank you for watching QUTV News. Find us at qmedia.net and on social media. Have a great week.